Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Butterfly Spirit. I'm back with another video today, or tonight rather. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you guys about how to tell your tarot card reading is not going so well. And what I mean by that is like if you go to get a tarot card reading done, how to tell that the reading is not going well at all. Okay, so I got a tarot card reading by two different readers. And one of the readers that was reading for me, it was two separate, I sat with two separate readers. So there was this lady, and she was a reader. And when I got into the tarot card reading, um, based off of the experience I had with other readers, I asked the question of how the reading was going to go, like how she starts like tarot card readings, like how she does it, right? Because different tarot card readers are going to start off differently. Some of them might start off with incense. Some of them might you know they might have you hold a crystal. Some of them might have you touch their tarot card deck. They might ask you what you're coming in, like what you're like the basic synopsis, like what your reading is about. Like, is it about like a job, or is it about like a major life change? Is it about like, um, is it about, anything? I don't know, just like a theme. They might ask you like, well, hey, can you give me a general idea of like why you're coming in for a reading today? Whatever. And I mean, it could be about anything. You could be wondering if you should if you should stay at your job. You might be wondering, should I move to another place? You might be wondering, should I get a dog? You might be wondering, should I reach out to somebody? Maybe you're kind of torn between choices of something you should do. I don't know. It could be, there's a million things or whatever that you could be going to a tarot card reading about. Okay. So, so when I went to a tarot card reader, um, then what happened to me is that I asked the lady, it was like, okay, so, how do you do your reading? So, like, because I wanted to know, like, I didn't want to, like, jump ahead. I kind of wanted to know, like, does she want to know, like, what I'm coming in for? Is she just going to, like, be intuitive with it and pull out her deck or whatever? And so what happened is that, she really didn't say much about, like, what she was going to do. She did have a tarot card deck. And she was like, okay, go ahead and let me know, what you're coming in about. And I was like, okay, sure. So I told her my situation that I was going through at the time. And then, she shuffled her deck. She never had me touch the deck. In the past, when I would sit with readers, a lot of times they would have me touch their tarot card deck. So my energy would be in their tarot card deck. But she did not have me do that. So, um, basically she was going with it with a more intuitive sort of way. Okay. So she laid out cards and stuff, and based off what I told her, then she had some cards laid out. And I noticed during the reading, something she did is she kept saying, well, I'm not really sure. um And, like the more I was kind of asking her questions about, like, hey, well, what does this card mean? What does that card mean? Because she wasn't telling me. She was getting frustrated. And I could tell like she wasn't able to, like, focus on, giving me guidance about like the situation, because she kept saying, and I'm not sure, I can't get a clear picture and different things. And I was just like, this tarot card reading is not going well, and I kind of had that feeling like it wasn't going well. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I kind of feel like, you know, it was just, a bad reading, you know, and like she didn't know like one way or another, like how to go. And, you know, with the situation I told her about, you know, it felt like she was kind of injecting her own feelings into the reading. And I was just like, you know, her own personal feelings. And I'm just like, what? And so I was watching a video by this guy, and he was talking about tarot card readings, and he was talking about like teaching beginners about like how to do like readings or whatever with a tarot card deck. And so when he was talking about people doing readings, you know, he was saying like, well, you know, some people use like the book meanings for tarot cards. Some people, you know, do it intuitively, but sometimes there's a situation where a tarot card reader might have this experience where they like run out of gas. Like they are foggy. They've done so many readings to the point where they can't connect to spirit. They can't like connect to whatever it is that is going to allow them to get intuitive messages of like of what they need, you know, like of what they need to do. So they are not able to get like they're not able to like give you advice. They're not able to like connect to your guides or angels or whoever it is that your guides may be, right? And sometimes it can be people that are departed or friends or whoever, like people in your life, you know, that have been a part of your life that are no longer, that could have departed, right? And so he was saying that, you know, sometimes you have readers who are really tired, they're strained, they're stressed, and they're trying to force a reading. And in this situation, I would say if you ever feel like a tarot card reader is just like freaking forcing it with you, one thing you should do is definitely do this. Definitely tell the person, hey, you know, this reading isn't going well. I don't feel like you're able to read me, you know. Do you think I'd be able to come back another day to do this reading? Because, you know, you seem kind of tense and kind of stressed. And, you know, with what you provided, even though you laid these cards out, you're not able to answer my questions and you're getting frustrated. And, you know, I'm okay with you being paid for the reading, but I'd like to come back another day. You know, when are you available to do another reading? And my advice is to have, you know, go back to the reader another day. Now, if you go back to the reader a second time and they're not able to read you and they're doing the same thing, maybe they're just forcing tarot card readings and they're not really in tune with it and stuff. And, you know, maybe that's something that they have to work out. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that is, I don't know, my hair is like driving me nuts. Oh my gosh, there you go. So that might be a thing of something going on. Okay. So um I just like wanted to share with you guys like my experience because I felt like the reader, like she was really forcing it, and I feel like she shouldn't have forced the reading at all. Like I don't think she should have done that. I think she should have just kind of um you know, been honest with me about like the fact that she was tired and she had read so many people and she was like exhausted. And I would have been completely okay with that. I would have been like, okay, fine, I can come back another day, or I can just get a refund and then sit with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Who can read? You know what I'm saying? So, if a reader, if they put their emotions into the reading, they don't have you touch the tarot card deck. They say they're not getting a clear picture. They get mad at you. That's not a reading you should sit with, and that's not a reading you should sit for. Okay, and I would definitely ask for your money back in that regard. All right. So I hope this has been helpful. What I will say is if a reader is really on point with you and they're really like majorly reading, like, you know, a reading is going good if you feel like the reader is touching on things that you did not tell them. You know, if they know stuff about you that you didn't even say and they're getting it from somewhere, that tells you that particular reader is on point. If they're just like freaking guessing and getting mad at you and all that shit, they're forcing it. They really are. And that's not something that you need from a reader. A reader should be able to flow, okay? They really should be able to flow. What I mean by flowing is like, you know how people flow when it comes to like rap or something like that, how you see like those rap battles or something, and you see like rappers who like they just like keep going and they like just keep rapping and like their words just flow together and all that. Like they just like come up with it and every word they say flows with the other words they're saying. Yeah, a tarot card reader, in my opinion, they should be able to flow. They should be able to flow. They should be able to say things and bring up things that, like they should be able to get insight about you from their intuition, that, can pull things from spirit, that can pull things from the universe, that can pull things from your past experiences, even, and they should be able to be, make you be like, man, how she know that? Or how'd he know that about me? Are you serious? What this person's, like you get those like confirmations and you tell them like, yeah, how'd you know that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know a reader's on point because they're really in tune with their intuition. They are able to pull things out of you and pull things like get insight, and they're able to bring clarity to a situation in a way that you never thought that they would. You know what I'm saying? And even after the reading, you might even find, even after the reading, that the things that they tell you in that reading, you're able to use those things to move forward in your life. That's how you can tell a reading is going well. All right. But if they just faking the funk and they're just like saying, I'm not sure, and they're getting mad at you because you're asking questions, get out of that reading. All right, get your refund. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys watching this live. Sorry about the beeping in the background. I'm cooking myself dinner right now. I'm trying a new recipe, and I had fun while making it, but it appears to be done. So I got to go get my food. And um, cheers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.